So the question is
A
about
favorite topic of
the,
yours.
oh, my favorite topic. The topic is the affordable housing challenges that are coming up in 2025. It's funny that I just attended a continuing legal education seminar about a week and a half ago. So I was able to get the perspective of municipal lawyers and developer lawyers. You know, they were there too, and planners that have actually participated in this process over the last 10 years. They were special masters in court, and it really was a great presentation. And I did get a couple of ideas. You know, not there aren't many ideas. You know, there aren't many things that you can do to fight it, to fight the mandates. So first of all, I just want to explain what it is. So affordable housing and the requirement that municipalities create this reasonable, kind of zoning so to allow affordable to come in is a constitutional obligation. The Supreme Court of New Jersey found this many years ago, decades ago, that it is a constitutional obligation. So anyone who tells you you could fight an affordable housing mandate, no, you can't. Because back in 2015, we all ended up before the Supreme Court again. And if the Supreme Court wanted to change their mind about this being a constitutional mandate, they did not. And they're not going to do it now in 2025 either. Nothing's happened within those 10 years that would make the Supreme Court change their mind. But the legislature did do something last year. The legislature finally passed a law, and I say finally because the Supreme Court has been begging for the legislature to act for probably the last 15 years. And they finally did. And what they did is doing municipalities absolutely no favors. Uh, Nothing that's happening right now is going to be good for us. The obligations, in my mind, are going to be high because I was there when Judge Jacobson came up with her ruling in Mercer County. I represented a Mercer County town when all of this was going on, and I know what her methodology is. And it is not going to, these numbers are not going to be low. So the way that we need to approach it is the township committee needs to start right now. And I am attending the meeting in May, and I'm going to let them know that they need to start doing something right now. First thing to do is hire a very experienced, seasoned affordable housing planner. That's what we need first. Because the first thing that's going to happen, according to the statute, is the DCA is supposed to come up with the number. So every municipality's number by October. However, there's a retired judge sitting on this panel that I was listening to, and he said they may or may not come up with that number. And if you read the legislation carefully, the legislature did say in there that if the DCA, that's the Department of Community Affairs in New Jersey, if they fail to come up with that number, you guys better have your own number. You got to be ready. We need a professional that knows what they're doing, that's been a special master, that understands the methodology, and also understands what we need to do, what we need to put in place in order to defend whatever numbers we're going to come up with, because we're going to have to defend it. There are going to be builders who are going to be waiting with lawsuits to come in and say that we're underrepresenting what the number should be. That's going to happen. We are going to have people, developers, and others, Fair Share Housing Center, that are going to come in and they're going to say, no, you could still develop here. Why aren't you developing here? You still have all this open space here. Why aren't you rezoning that? And we are going to have developers that are going to be coming in and just choosing places where they would like to develop. We need a plan in advance if we want to even have a leg to stand on.